So we're not looking at a one-sided arrangement. We're looking at multilateral agreements. We're looking at agreements in, as you know, Brazilian Army assists the Guyana Defense Force in training. The Brazilian Army is assisted in the digging of wells in the Rupununi. Well, the road between Brazil and Guyana is I would say, 3.5 decades long. The dream of that road, we all know that Brazil is a large country. It's the largest country in the continent. And in its interest, in its quest to develop the northern part of Brazil, it sought an outlet to the sea. The only other outlet is through the Amazon River, which is the longest river in the world. And it was always envisaged that a route through Guyana would provide, better development prospects for investors to come from the Caribbean into Brazil and from Brazil into the Caribbean. The public infrastructure agreement that we're entering will be focused on fulfilling that obligation to build a road between Lethem and Linden. As you know, Brazil has done its part. Brazil has built the bridge under President Lula da Silva. The Brazilian Army has been asked to assist us. As you know, Rupununi is susceptible to cyclical droughts and floods. Yeah, well, Brazil traditionally has been, I would say, a guarantor of Guyana's territorial integrity. Brazil has borders with every country on the continent of South America except 2. And Brazil has stated over and over again it has no interest in redrawing borders. Brazil has stated over and over again its principle that borders which have been established under international law should not be disturbed.
It is important, this discussion with Brazil, because one, for a number of reasons, including the strategic threat posed by Venezuela, many companies are not interested. And those that are interested are not, many of those that were interested didn't have the resources and weren't prepared to commit resources given the threat. Brazil, of course, being an immediate neighbor and with a capacity in oil, a capacity, Petrobras is one of the majors in terms of deep sea drilling, and we have no doubt they can do the job. I could add that I think because of the points I mentioned before, many of these companies are only prepared to come forward now that there's a major in there. They don't want to be seen or to be left there on their own. So there's a major risk factor that has been removed, and that enables them now to come forward and participate. Yeah, and the UNSG to make a report and take a decision. He's been asked to choose from a menu, and he is still with that. In the meantime, the personal representative has been doing the rounds between ourselves and thing. The matter was raised with Brazil as per normal. We, as neighbors, we always have exchanges on this, and the president gave them an update on where we are. And Brazil, I don't think has indicated any movement. Well, not I don't think. Brazil has not indicated any movement from its traditional position, which is that the boundaries of the subcontinent should remain where they are.
Subtítulos y traducción. Mi mapa de Venezuela incluye nuestro Esequibo.